Hi children, welcome to Narayana Live Classes. Today I am going to explain you social assignment of class 10. Topic is Independent India 1947 to 77. In this we will see the questions from the subtopic that is anti-Hindi agitation. Our first question is, what were the challenges faced by Lal Bahadur Shastri as Prime Minister of India? First question here. Shastri faced three main challenges. Lal Bahadur Shastri faced three main challenges. There were anti-Hindi agitation which was led by DMK, Dravida Munindra Kazhagam in the south, which threatened the goals of unity and integrity. Then this party which threatened the goals of the unity and integrity of a nation. Then the next one is shortage of food which came in the ways of socio-economic transformation. Yes. The second one is shortage of food which came in the ways of the socio-economic transformation. Then the next one is war with Pakistan in 1965. What are the points which are here? The challenges which were faced by Lal Bahadur Shastri during his period. And next one is Indira Gandhi became Prime Minister of India after Shastri's death in 1966. So here these three were the key points where the main challenges which were faced by the Lal Bahadur Shastri during his period. And the first thing is anti-Hindi agitation, children, you need to remember anti-Hindi agitation. Then the shortage of food which came in the ways of socio-economic transformation. And the next one is war with Pakistan in the year 1965. Then the last one is after the death of Lal Bahadur Shastri, Indira Gandhi became the Prime Minister of India after his death in the year 1966. Let us go with the question number 2. How did DMK started anti-Hindi agitation? Anti-Hindi agitation, they opposed it. Anti-Hindi agitation. So here Dravida Munindra Kazhagam started anti-Hindi agitation. In what manner they had this agitation? People, they started showing their distress, their anxiety. Why? Because they don't want to support this agitation, they were against this anti-Hindi agitation, and they were with the strikes, dharnas, hurdles, burnings, effigies, Hindi books and pages of the construction and all the things which were spoiled during this anti-Hindi agitation. Hindi signboards were blackened in many places. So they were boycotted many things, and they were unable to see the signboards or the names which were seen in the Hindi. They were damaged even in the many places, and battles between the police and the agitators also. Why? Because during this dharna and strikes, there were most of the people who took part in this. So there was a battle, a pitched battle between the police and the agitators here. Why? Because what was the agitation, children, here? Anti-Hindi agitation. Right? Let us see the third question in this. What were a series of concessions by Shastri? Yes, what were the series of concessions by the Shastri? The right of each state to have a language of its own regional language. Own regional language. He had concluded that each of state, they need to have one regional languages. And the communication could be done in regional language with English translations. Regional languages. Communication, it could be done only with the other language with the English translations also. Then English would continue to be the communication language between the center and the states. Yes, not only the Hindi, anti-Hindi agitations, and during that period where the series of successions which were given by the Shastri, Lal Bahadur Shastri, communication language between the center and the state, it made as a common one. English, they made English as a compulsory language for all the central and the state level here. Civil service examinations would be conducted in English and Hindi. Why? Because Hindi was considered as an official language right? So that because after this anti-Hindi agitation, these all the success of series of successions of Shastri, he gave his statement that civil service examinations, civil service exams like UPSC, Union Public Service Examinations, which are conducted by the central level, and at the same time like the exams like IAS and IPS, that should be conducted in both the languages, that is English and Hindi. And this is all about today's assignment, children. Thank you all.